I am having a blessed evening. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So let's get into this content. Let's get into the content. Allegedly, right? This is alleged. This is alleged, right? I don't have all the details. I don't have all of the information, but this is happened at 149th and 3rd Avenue. This is why I said allegedly. Allegedly, there was attempt robbery. There was an attempt robbery. Some said there was an oil spill. Some said there was a bomb attack. I don't have all the information, but I'm going to give towards more of there was, which is called the hub. If anybody know the Bronx, right? If anybody know the Bronx, they know that area is called a hub, right? It's over by 3rd Avenue, 149th. This is a big shopping mall area, right? You could find anywhere from sneakers, you could find phones, you could find electronics over there at 149th and 3rd Avenue, right? And you also could find other things that's over there. You also could find other things, right? I'm not going to disclose that, and I'm not going to give this information out over there, but you can shop over there. It's a big shopping area. It's just like 125th. It's just like Fordham Road, if you know, right? But on a smaller scale. So let's get into this content. We definitely going to get into this content. So I'm going to get towards more of, it was an attempt bank robbery that happened in TD Bank over there. I'm going to try my best to talk about this content. In this day and era, nothing seems to amaze me. Nothing seems to amaze me. Whether it be bank robberies, right? Whether it be some type of false alarm, bomb threats, and anything like that. Because we are living in a day of time where that anything or thing counts. Anything and all things count. And what do I mean by that? What do I mean that anything, all things count? Meaning that people don't care anymore. People don't care about life. People don't care anymore. Right? It's because time itself is going backwards. It's not going forward. It's only mankind thinking that we are going forward. But we are actually going backwards as mankind so-called progress to the future, right? To the future. Inside our minds, we are living in the future and we are progressing, which makes no sense. Time is going backwards. And this is why all of these things are going on, is because time is going backwards. You will see bank robberies. You will see murder, death, kill. You will see things that don't make any sense. If you are a righteous person, or you are a person that studies scriptures, or you just a person that have faith and that is humble and righteous, you're going to see all type of weird things. So to see on social media, right, and you got to understand that a lot of social media, they're going to put up the false advertisement. They're going to put up false titles to say that, these things are going on for likes, shares, subscribe, lights, cameras, and actions, for fame, fortune, and riches, so that you can click on to their platforms, right? And that will be the case. So when I look and see that they say that it was an oil spill, that it was a bomb threat. If it was a bomb threat, you wouldn't have those police the way you see. You see the blue, the white and blue police. Only you see is cops there that just, locked off the area. If there was a bomb threat, trust you me, there would be special forces there. There would be FBI agents all over the place. So I want you to pay attention to that. If you want to go look and see what happened in the Bronx, where people saying that there's a bomb threat, there's an oil threat, and everything else, there'd be special forces there, not just police, right? The police are going to protect the outer perimeter, while it closes off everything. Now, I can see that if there was a robbery attempt, there will be police there. There will be protective there. If you will see the video. The reason why I don't have the video up because it's copyright and I don't have the copyrights right now, right? And I want to be careful that I don't get strikes and anything else that's on my channel. But nevertheless, you're going to see a lot of weird things. You can go check it out for yourself about the robbery attempt in the Bronx because it doesn't show up. I Googled it. The only thing that I see is on social media. First it said that it was a bomb threat. Then it was an oil spill. A tip on a bank robbery. That sounds just about right. It may be something that may have went down in the bank, that somebody said, I will rob this bank, and they pressed the button. It may be an unruly customer that's in there, said that they was going to rob the bank because something was going on. So being that if somebody said they're going to do something to the bank, they're going to blow the bank up, or they're going to rob the bank, of course, take that as a threat. You're going to push the button, and the officer's going to come. It's a panic button there. And all banks have that, you know. But I don't see it that it's being a bomb threat. I could be wrong, allegedly. I could be wrong. So I'm just here to report that, right? But I want you to do this. I want you to take this incident as a sign for you to keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel to the spiritually murder, death, kill. Live the life, lead the life. Ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. It cloak itself with your lower desires. A fit says the squad, lights, cameras, and action. It's not going to tell you that it's going to backdoor you in the end. And send you to the afterlife and send you to become an organ donor and send you to be fertilizer for this earth or for the sheep or for the streets while the sheets are thrown over your body. And I want you to understand that. This is why, as able descendants, we got to stop murder and killing each other out here in the streets. Because what we doing, we are perpetuating the sin of Canaan. And we not Canaan descendants. We are able descendants over here in the West, in the West, in the West. We are perpetuating the murder, death, kill. And somehow, some way, this sick, barbaric, devil, demon transfer Canaan descended, right, and cable sin and put it upon us so we can kill each other and murder each other and send each other to the afterlife. And I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that these entities, these incidents, and these things that go on in our society is procreated and produced and pounded upon us, right? Because we don't have adequate food, we don't have adequate information, we don't have adequate education, we don't have adequate knowledge and everything else. But that don't give you a right to murder, death, kill, to rob banks and everything else. If that happened allegedly, right? So there's things that you can do to uplift your life. There's things that you must do to uplift your life. Because you know why? You are given a second chance at life when you open your eyes up. Your eyes has not been permanently shut or closed. That means that you have another opportunity to uplift your life. And this is an actually true fact. This is an actually true fact. And I don't urge anybody to do these sick, barbaric, devil, demon mindset acts, right? That is a maniac upon each other, upon your family, your friends, and your community. There's other ways that you can get to the bag. There's other ways that you can get to the money. There's other ways. This is the year of the fish, y'all. This is the year of the fish. Recognize the fish. I will appreciate that you study and look at the fish. It is really, really important. This is the year of 2026, which is a balanced year. It's even year. You can make it happen. You don't have to do a life of crime. You don't have to do anything else but follow what the teachings of the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything in existence that is there for you and our growth and development. So, this is what I want to say to you. This is what I want to say to you. I don't think that it was a bomb threat. I don't think that, because there would have been more officers out there. You can go check and look in social media about that. I don't see that in the news. You can Google it and look at it, right? And I think that people was lying. I think that there was a attempt robbery, right? Me personally, I think that somebody got upset inside the bank and said they was going to rob the bank or they was going to blow the bank up or something like that. So somebody panicked and pushed the button, and officers came right away. That's what I think, because it happens like that. Now, allegedly, I don't know. If you look on Instagram and you put in the tip robbery, right, in the Bronx on 149th on 3rd Avenue, it would pop up. It would show all the police activity. And then you would have somebody up there saying that it was an oil spill or it was a bomb threat. It was so many people outside. And the officers cut off a perimeter. They cut off the perimeter. And you can see where they cut it at, where they cut it off at is where TD Bank is at and other stores at. So I don't think that it was a bomb threat. I think that somebody, now I could be wrong, somebody got mad and upset, came and said they were going to rob the place and they had a gun or something like that. It could be that. It's possible. It's possible. I could be wrong. And I think that I'm going to do more research and more homework on it. Right? And that's why I say allegedly. I could be wrong. And once I do my homework and research, and once I found out what happened, right? And once I pull up and go over there and find out what happened, then I will bring you the true story. But if it's the truth on what I'm saying, I will leave it like that. I will leave it like that. Right? And then I will make this part 1, and part 2, I will bring you the correct title, right, of the video, right? Just to get information out of that. And I'm going to do that. I think that I'm going to do that tomorrow so that you can see. So that you can see, right? So I appreciate it that all of y'all tuned into me, that you're sharing and